Welcome to the KVP Physics Academy. Today we are going to the start of the electrodynamics set question paper solutions. Okay, what is the first question? Maxwell introduced an additional term in Gauss law, Ampere's law, Faraday's law, Coulomb's law. Which of the following law is related with the additional term? Okay, first we can say Gauss law. What is the Gauss law? Close integral E bar dot ds bar is equal to q enclosed upon epsilon naught. Q enclosed upon epsilon naught. Got it? We can write down the E bar dot ds bar. This will be here. We can apply the Gauss divergence theorem. Gauss divergence theorem. What is the Gauss divergence theorem? Del bar dot v bar dv or is equal to f del bar dot f bar is equal to how much? Is equal to v f into ds, f into ds. Okay, means we can take the divergence of gradient of f dv can be written as f d. Yes. Okay, and now this same Gauss law apply here. Then close integral a bar dot ds bar become del bar dot e bar into dv. Means surface integral is converted into volume integral. Similarly, here q enclosed can be written as q enclosed is nothing but rho into d tau or dv. Rho d tau. Okay. Both cases we comparing this one dv integration 1 by means here del bar dot e bar can be written as comparing with this one. We are getting del bar dot e bar is equal to how much? Rho by epsilon naught. Means in a Maxwell equation, first Maxwell equation getting from which law? Gauss law. Gauss law. Okay, first term getting from Maxwell equation getting from Gauss law. Okay. Second one, Faraday's law. We know that Faraday's law. E mod E is equal to, or we can write down the E is equal to minus d phi by dt. Yes or no? d phi by dt. Or this can be written as minus. We know that d upon dt. Phi can be written as bds. Yes, number of flux. Means E is equal to how much? D phi by dt. And we know that one relation E is equal to EDL. Yes or no? Or simply we know that E is equal to dv upon dr like that. Then V is equal to how much? V is equal to EDR. Integration V is equal to dr. V is nothing but electromotive potential here. Okay, EMF. Electromotive force EMF is equal to how much? E bar dot dl bar. But this one is a closed integral. Now we can write the closed integral into surface integral. Then this becomes del bar cross E bar into ds is equal to minus d phi by dt minus d upon dt bds into bds. Okay. Or we know that d phi is equal to how much? Bds. Then what is the value of phi? Phi is equal to integration bds. Means we can take here integration bds. Now we can take del bar cross E bar into ds is equal to integration minus db upon dt into ds. Now comparing this term, we are getting del bar cross E bar is equal to minus dabba b upon dabba t. Means in this case, no need to add anything. Okay. Next, in Gauss law, what is this one? Gauss law, del bar dot E bar is equal to rho by epsilon naught. Means in this case also no need to any extra term. But we can apply the Ampere's law. We know that close integral b bar dot dl bar is equal to mu naught I enclosed. Line integral is converted into surface integral. Then this becomes del bar cross b bar into ds is equal to mu naught I can be written as jds can be written as Z dash. Again comparing this one, we're getting del bar cross B bar is equal to mu naught J, But here, because of inconsistency in this equation, we added some extra term. This is known as ZD. ZD means current density. It can be written as mu naught epsilon naught W upon P. Means this extra term added to which law? This one is Ampere's law. Means del bar cross B bar is equal to mu naught J, and this one is an extra term added in this case, mu naught epsilon naught W upon T. Means additional term in which law? Ampere's law, not in a Gauss law, Faraday's law. Got it? Or sometimes they ask Gauss law, first equation of Maxwell equation getting from Gauss law, Ampere's law, Faraday's law. This is not related of this one, columns. Gauss law, first Maxwell equation. Okay. Second Maxwell equation also getting from Gauss law, but this is in magnetostatics. Second one, Ampere's law. Fourth Maxwell equation. Faraday's law, third Maxwell equation. Means they ask additional term. They ask which Maxwell equation getting from which. Next question, say 2011. For a certain material, G upon epsilon omega is a very, very less than 1, where G and epsilon are conductivity and permittivity of medium for radiation of a frequency omega. This material is a good conductor, good insulator, partially insulator, or a semiconductor. Okay. Now see here one quantity is very important. Relaxation time. Okay. Now we can pre-static charge place inside the conductor. Suppose we consider this one is a conductor. We can place a pre-static charge inside the conductor. We can place this charge inside the conductor. How much quickly the charge coming on surface? How much the charge quickly coming on surface? This time is known as relaxation time. Okay, and this relaxation time represented by tau. And for good conductor, tau is a very, very less. Okay, this is for good conductor. Okay, and tau is a very, very greater than. For a bad conductor. This is for bad conductor. Got it? Tau is a very, very less for good conductor. Means this relaxation time is a very, very small. This is a quickly coming on surface. But in bad conductor, so much time required to coming. This is a static charge on surface. Got it? Next one. We know that this one is conducting system. Inside the electric field, how much? Inside the electric field, 0. At this point on magnetostatics. In magnetostatics, electric field is not a static. Okay, this one is not a static. This one is a time variable. Here electric field is a dynamic. Dynamics means varying with time. Okay, means here tau relaxation time is related with epsilon upon sigma. Epsilon is the permittivity, sigma is the conductivity. Tau is equal to epsilon upon sigma. Okay, means here relaxation time depends upon this two quantity. Now here omega is the frequency of oscillation. Of electric field and magnetic field. Means the frequencies are related with the electric and magnetic wave. Okay. Now next one. Means here conductor or bad conductor not only depends upon tau or sigma and epsilon. This depends upon frequency also. Got it? Means what is the relation between tau and sigma or tau and frequency? Tau is a very, very less than and 1 by omega for good conductor. For good conductor. Got it? Means this one is good conductor or bad conductor. Depends upon relaxation time, permittivity, conductivity, as well as frequency also. Got it? Means tau is a very less than 1 by omega for good conductor. 1 by for good conductor. And tau is very greater than 1 by omega for bad conductor. For which conductor? Bad conductor. But here a small change here. They are given omega. G is conductivity. G is conductivity. Then tau can be written as here tau is equal to epsilon upon sigma. And here this can be written as epsilon upon z. Yes, any problem? No. Just notation will be changed. See here. Then tau is less than this one. Means what is the tau value? Tau value is equal to epsilon upon z. Is a very less than 1 upon omega. 1 upon omega. Means 1 is very less than 1 is a very less than g upon omega epsilon. 1 is a very less than g upon omega epsilon. For which case? For conducting case. Good conductor. What is the condition? 1 is a very less than g upon omega e. Yes or no? Simply g upon omega e. Now here check it is a very greater than 1 upon omega. 1 upon omega means tau is very greater than epsilon upon z. Epsilon upon z. Yes or no? Epsilon upon z. Okay. And this tau is a very greater than omega. 1 upon omega. Tau is a very greater than 1 upon omega. What is this value? Value of tau is equal to epsilon upon z. Epsilon upon z is a very greater than 1 upon omega. This is a very greater than 1 upon omega. Yes or no? Next. Now they are given equation. Suppose here 1 is very greater than g upon omega epsilon. Yes or no? G taking on this one, epsilon taking on this side. Then this become g upon omega epsilon is a very less than 1. This one is a very less than 1. G upon 1 is a very less than g upon omega epsilon. This one is good conductor. This one is a good conductor. Okay. And 1 is a very greater than g upon epsilon omega. This system is known as a bad conductor. Bad conductor means system is bad conductor means good insulator. Bad conductor means good insulator. Got it? Getting idea from for this case. Here relaxation time. We can place the static charge inside the conductor. How much time required to coming on surface? This time is known as a relaxation time. Relaxation time is larger for bad conductor and small for conductor. Okay. And what is the relation between sigma, conductivity, permittivity, and relaxation time? Time is equal to epsilon upon sigma. Okay. This is not related with this one is good conductor, bad conductor. Is not related with the sigma and epsilon. This is related with the frequency also. And what is the relation between them? Tau is a very less than 1 upon omega. And we can arrange this one. We're getting these two conditions. Always memorize these two conditions. So many exams they ask this condition. What is good conductor? What is the condition? What is the bad conductor? Applying these two conditions. Next question is related with skin depth. The skin depth of a good delta of a good metals for a microwave frequency omega follows the relation. Which of the following relation will be follows? For good conductor 1 upon beta under root 2 upon sigma omega epsilon. What is meant by skin depth? Skin depth means skin depth. Okay. Suppose we consider this one is the conducting system. Suppose microwave incident on this conductor. How much distance travel inside the inside the conductor is known as skin depth. Is known as skin depth. Got it? This one is a skin depth. Means how much distance travel inside the conductor. Like that. Suppose this one is a barrier, and we can insert here alpha particle. How much distance will be travel in this case? This is known as skin depth in AD. So skin depth in AD. Okay. Suppose we can say the here amplitude of the wave will be decreases. Amplitude wave will be decreases. At the end of the skin depth, this electric field is EM wave. What is the value at that point? This is equal to 0. Yes or no? This one is the end point for this wave. Got it? Suppose we consider for bad conductor. Bad conductor sigma is equal to 0. Sigma is equal to 0. Then this is equal to how much? This is equal to 0. Bad conductor sigma is equal to 0. Then delta B is equal to infinity. Delta B is equal to how much? Bad conductor infinity. Or pre-phase. Pre-phase also screen depth is infinity. Yes or no? Means this will be traveling infinite distance. Yes or no? मतलब जो भी हमारी वेव्स होगी वो कभी बंद मतलब क्लोज ही नहीं हुई. Continuously this will be travel. Yes or no? Because no amplitude changing in this case. No amplitude changing in this case. Got it? Means each and every point this will be travel. Means here AM will be start. No end. Means here also depth, skin depth is infinity for good conductor. Bad conductor as well as free phase. Because हमें वेव तो कोई इसके लिए कोई एनर्जी कम होने का चांस ही नहीं. फ्री में हो तो कंटिन्यूसली दिस विल बी इज इन मूविंग. हियर आल्सो कंडक्टिविटी इज इक्वल टू 0. मींस डेल्टा बी इज इक्वल टू infinity for this case. Next question said 2011. The dispersion relation for electromagnetic wave in a certain medium is omega square is equal to alpha k, where alpha is a constant and omega is the angular frequency, and k is the magnitude of a wave vector. The velocity wave propagation by electromagnetic wave in this medium is, okay, generally they ask here phase velocity, but in some condition we can take phase velocity is equal to group velocity. Phase velocity is equal to group velocity. We can apply the de Broglie's law and something another concept also. In this case we can take V is equal to how much? Vg. Okay, then Vg is equal to how much? Vg is equal to d omega upon dk. D omega upon dk. D upon dk. What is the omega? Omega is equal to alpha k. Alpha k. Now substitute alpha, means here is a root alpha k. Root alpha k. Root alpha is constant. Take common out. Root alpha common out. D upon dk. D upon dk. Root k derivative. Root k derivative. We know that root k derivative. Root k derivative is 1 upon 2 root k into derivative of k. Derivative of k is equal to how much? With respect to k is 1. How much? This is equal to how much? 1. Derivative of this is equal to how much? 1. This derivative is equal to how much? 1. Okay. Means root k derivative is 1 upon 2 root k only. And then this is equal to how much then? Vg is equal to, yes, root alpha upon 2 root k. 2 root k. Okay. And we know that the relation between omega square is equal to alpha k. Omega square is equal to how much? Alpha k. Now we need to take roots of this one. Then this becomes root alpha root k, or 1 by 2. Means root k is equal to omega upon root alpha. Omega upon root. Substitute this value in this equation because no answer in this form. Then root alpha upon 2. What is this root k value? Root k is equal to omega upon root alpha. Omega upon root alpha. Root alpha going in numerator. Then b is equal to root alpha upon 2 omega. Root alpha upon 2 omega. Alpha upon 2 omega. Means what is the group velocity for this case? Alpha upon 2 omega. This is the answer for this case is equal to how much? Alpha upon 2 omega. Alpha upon 2 omega for this case. Next question. The dispersion relation for electromagnetic wave in a certain medium, omega square is equal to alpha k square, where alpha is a constant and omega is the angular frequency and k is the magnitude of wave vector. Which of the following statement is correct? Which of the following statement is correct? What is the question? 2011 set. Maharashtra set. 2011. First one, the phase velocity in this medium is alpha. Phase velocity in this medium is alpha. Second one, the group velocity in this medium is alpha. Next, medium is dispersive. Medium is non-dispersive. How to check this all cases? Suppose you can find out the phase velocity. Phase velocity. Suppose this phase velocity getting alpha. Suppose phase velocity getting alpha. Then option number 1 is correct. Option number 1 is correct. Suppose we can find out the group velocity, and then we getting this is equal to alpha. Then second option is correct. Second option is correct. Got it? First and second. Got it? The proper idea. Next, suppose Vg is not equal to Vp. Vg is not equal to Vp. Then we can say this one is a dispersive medium. Dispersive medium means this medium is this velocity depends upon wavelength. This velocity depends upon wavelength. Means wavelength changing, velocity also changing. This type of medium is known as a dispersive medium. Means light is dispersed in this case. Okay. Next, Vg is equal to Vp. Vg is equal to Vp. Then we can say this medium is a non-dispersive. Non-dispersive. Okay. Means we can take all conditions. Then third option is correct one. Okay. And if Vg is equal to Vp, then fourth option is correct one. Got it? All the cases. Now focus on omega square. Omega square is equal to how much? Alpha k square. Alpha k square. Take the root on both sides. Then alpha omega is equal to root alpha k. Root alpha k. Okay. Means what is the phase velocity? Vp is equal to omega upon k. What is the omega? Root alpha k. Means here we getting root alpha. Okay, what is the group velocity? Group velocity Vg is equal to d omega upon dk. Means Vg getting root alpha. Root alpha means Vp is equal to root alpha. Means option number 1 is not correct. Option number 1 is not correct. Vg is equal to, again we getting the root alpha. Means this second option is not correct. Next, check Vg and Vp relation. Vg is equal to root alpha and Vp is equal to root alpha. Means here which equation will be satisfied? Vg is equal to Vp. Vg is equal to Vp. Vg is equal to Vp means given medium is non-dispersive. Given medium is non-dispersive. This one is dispersive, then Vg is not equal to Vp. Next, set 2011 question. The interaction energy of an electric dipole P bar is interaction energy in an external electric field E bar is given by external energy. This one is a potential energy U can be written as minus P bar dot E bar. Minus P bar dot E bar. For which case? For homogeneous medium. For homogeneous medium. Homogeneous medium. What is the electric field potential energy? Minus P bar dot E bar. And what is the potential energy for magnetic field? Mu bar dot B bar dot B bar. For homogeneous case. We can change the medium. Then potential energy form also change for electric as well as magnetic. Next question. Which of the following volume charge density J of R generate the magnetic field potential A of R? Yes or no? Whatever the density volume charge density arises because of this vector potential, because of this vector potential getting J of R. Okay. Now here they are given the 4 options. Out of 4 options, each 2 option have plus and minus sign. Each 2 option have plus and minus sign. Means here sign is important. Always memorize. Here sign is important. Why? Because here 2 option sign will be interchanged. 2 option will be same, but difference is that only signs. Okay. Now focus on what is the relation between A and J. What is the relation between A and J? Suppose we can find out the B and A are given. Directly we can write down B is equal to del bar cross A bar. But here J and A, how to correlate to each other? This is a slightly difficult task. We know that B bar is equal to del bar cross A bar. Yes or no? Del bar dot B bar is equal to 0 implies that implies that this one, and del bar dot b bar is equal to 0 means monopole does not exist. Okay, we know that's the Ampere's law. Close integral b bar dot dl bar is equal to mu naught I enclose, and j is equal to di upon ds, means I is equal to integration zds. Okay, zds, and we can use the, here is a Stokes theorem. Then this becomes del bar cross b bar ds is equal to integration I is replaced by integration mu naught z ds, okay. Now here comparing these two terms, integration ds means what is the value of del bar cross b bar? Del bar cross b bar is equal to mu naught z. Why we can't write down this equation? Because we don't know what is the relation between j and b. We know the relation b and j, yes, no problem. But what is the relation between j and a? But we know that what relation with b and a also. Hence we can initially take b with j. What is the relation with b and a? Del bar cross. What is the b bar? B bar is equal to del bar cross a bar. Okay. And what is the value of this one? Del bar divergence del bar dot a bar minus del square a. Yes or no? But this vector potential is not divergence. This one is a curling. Divergence is absent here. If divergence is absent, means this field is a curling. Means this part is equal to how much? This part is equal to 0. Means del bar cross a bar can be written as minus del square a. Means for this case, for this formula, del bar cross b bar is nothing but minus del square a is equal to mu naught j. Del square a is equal to minus mu naught j. Okay. Our aim to find out the j value means simply take the double derivative of del square is nothing but double square upon double x square, double square upon double y square plus double square upon double z square. But here is no a does not depend upon z, means take this part is equal to how much? 0. And means what is the value of del square a? Del square a is equal to, yes, double square upon double x square. A value is equal to y square x cap plus x square y plus double square upon double y square x cap plus x square y cap. Okay, we can solve this one. We're getting first derivative with respect to y with respect to x 0, x with the x 2x, second derivative 2x derivative is 2, means 2x cap plus 2y cap. We're getting 2x cap plus 2y cap. Got it? This one is a del square a value. Now this value substitute in this equation, then this become del square a minus 2 x cap plus 2y cap. This one is a del square value is equal to how much? Mu naught j. Then j is equal to how much? 2 take common out, minus 2 upon mu naught x cap plus y cap. Means what is the relation between them? J is equal to yes 1 upon mu naught del square a sin is minus. Means j is equal to how much? J is equal to minus 1 upon mu naught del square a. Got it? This is the relation between current density and E. Okay. So which of the following option is correct? Suppose we cannot take here minus sign, means this become first option is correct. Okay. And this one is not possible because here power is 2. And this is not correct. This also not correct. This one is correct. So top this one. Okay. Always memorize this thing. This is a very important formula. J bar is equal to minus mu naught del square a. How to getting this one? Using by this one. Next question. What is the next question? In a free space and an infinite grounded conducting plane, is placed in an xy plane. The force experienced by a point charge q at a 0, 0, d. 0, 0, d. This one is a set 2013 question. Okay, set 2013. This one is the image charge problem. This one is the image charge problem. See here. Suppose अब समझ लीजिए कि मॉर्निंग को रेडी हो रहे हैं, तब आप मिरर के सामने जाएंगे, मिरर के सामने वैसा वैसा करेंगे, तो यार अच्छा है क्या, सोना बना वगैरह पूरा माहौल बनाएंगे, ठीक है। लेकिन आप ये नहीं देखेंगे यार आप दिख रहे तो प्रॉपर अच्छे दिख रहे, ठीक है, लेकिन आपका जो राइट हैंड है तो उस मिरर में क्या देखेगा, लेफ्ट हैंड देखेगा। आपका जो लेफ्ट हैंड है मिरर में, yes or no, means this will be inward the image, yes or no, this image will be inward in mirror. Same thing happen in conducting also, okay. This one is suppose a mirror. This plane is grounded, means this behave like a this a mirror, sorry, this plane behave like a mirror, got it, this behave like a mirror. Suppose आप समझ लीजिए कि this one is a mirror, we can reach at a 2 meter distance. Your image see behind of this mirror again 2 meter, we can place 3 meter, then mirror image 3 meter, yes or no, means the distance will be same. How much distance away from the mirror, same mirror, image seeing at the same distance, yes or no, but a slightly small change, okay. आप ऐसे दिख रहे तो थोड़ा सा आपका हैंड जो है बदल जाएगा, ठीक है। Now here suppose we can place 2 is here or q is here, charge q is placed at a distance, suppose x, at a distance x. System is a mirror inward. See here, मतलब हमारा डिस्टेंस सेम रहेगा, डिफरेंट रहेगा, सेम ही रहेगा, प्लेन में ऑलवेज मेमोराइज सेम ही रहेगा, व्हाटएवर डिस्टेंस x, here also x, here also x. x पे कितना इमेज दिखेगा मेरा, this become a minus q, this become minus q. Don't inward, या ऐसा दिख रहा है तो ऐसा उल्टा मत लिखिए, ऐसा इन्वर्ट नहीं होगा, नहीं तो आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं। ये जो प्लस क्यू है बस ओनली चार्ज विल बी चेंज, डिस्टेंस विल बी सेम, चार्ज। व्हाट इज द रिलेशन बिटवीन प्लेन सिस्टम, प्लेन कंडक्टिंग सिस्टम, ओके, और प्लेन ग्राउंडेड सिस्टम, कंडक्टर इज ग्राउंडेड, ओके। Then this behave like a mirror. What is the relation between them? Image distance is equal to real distance. Image distance is equal to how much? Real distance. This one is the first case. And the second case, image charge is equal to, yes, real charge. Image charge is equal to how much? Real charge. Got it? This is a relation between distance and charge. How to identify? Here charge is q, here minus q, here is a 2q, here minus 2q, here is a 3q, here minus q, here is a minus 4q, here is a plus 4q, here is a 5q, minus 5q, plus 5. Means here is the invert the charge. Yes or no? Plus become minus, minus become plus. What is it? Charge. Suppose this distance is a 2 meter, here also 2 meter, here is a 4 meter, here also 4 meter, here is a 3, here also 3, here is a 1 by 2, here also 1 by 2, here is a 2 by 3, here also 2 by 3. Means in conducting system, this one is grounded. At that time, image distance is equal to real distance and image charge is equal to real charge. But what is the small change here? Here, image charge is equal to real charge, but sign is minus. This is a very important real charge. Image charge is equal to this one, and image distance is equal to real distance is equal to how much? Real distance. What is this? Is a very important to countries for plane system. Okay. Now here is the charge is q. Here minus q. In this case, this considered as a reference. This considered as a center. Always memorize. Whatever the effect, always measured on reference, not on the center. Whatever the force, whatever the electric field, whatever the potential, act because of center. Now this one is center, this one is a reference. This is a minus q. How much force act on this one? Yep, amount of force act on this one. But here charge is minus, here charge is plus. Means this minus q attract to this charge or repel to this charge. Like and like. This one is unlike attraction, like or repulsion. Yes. ओके, मतलब माइनस क्यू चार्ज चार्ज को क्या करेगा, अट्रैक्ट करेगा, रिपल करेगा, अट्रैक्ट करेगा। ये सब ना, मतलब ये जो चार्ज है धीरे 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 चल के किसके पास आएगा, माइनस क्यू के पास। मतलब इस फोर्स की डायरेक्शन कौन सी रहेगी, नेगेटिव रहेगी। आ गई समझ में, नेगेटिव रहेगी। मतलब ये जो चार्ज है किस डायरेक्शन से मूव होगा, दिस डायरेक्शन से। मतलब फोर डायरेक्शन इज दिस वन, फोर डायरेक्शन इज दिस वन। नेक्स्ट वी कैन फाइंड आउट द मैग्नीट्यूड्स। F is equal to K for charge Q, second charge minus Q, but don't take sign here. Only we can take magnitude. Only we can take magnitude. You know what is the distance between them? Suppose in this case, this distance is a 2x. 2x bracket square. 2x bracket square. Okay, distance square. X plus x, 2x. 2x square. Here magnitude plus Q. Here magnitude plus Q. Don't take sign inside the magnitude. Okay, this one is the magnitude of this force. Now we can take the direction. Now we can take the direction bar. Then this is equal to KQQ upon 4x square. 4x square. This charge is moving in the direction. The direction is a minus, suppose x cap. Minus x cap. In this case, plane is this one. Plane is this one. I mean, this one is x. This one y. This one is a z. Means plane is present in y-z plane. Plane is present in y-z plane. Means this is a x direction. X direction. Okay. Here positive x. Here negative x. Got it? Suppose we can take the next example. Suppose we can place at a 0.5 distance. 0.5 distance. Minus 2q charge. Minus 2q charge. System is a plane. System is plane. Relation. Image charge is equal to minus real charge. And image distance is equal to real distance. How much distance? Here is a 0.5. Here also you may seeing at a 0.5 distance. Here minus 2q charge. Minus 2q charge. Here image charge is equal to minus into real. Real minus 2q. Minus into minus plus 2q. Minus into minus. How much? Plus 2q. Okay. Now we can find out the force. F is equal to K. First magnitude 2q. Second magnitude 2q upon distance between them. Here distance 0.5. Here 0.5. 0.5 plus 0.5. Simply 1 square. Simply 1 square. Don't take sign inside the magnitude. Take sign in a direction. Now here is a plus 2q. Here minus 2q. Attraction, repulsion. Unlike attraction, is this 2q charge attract to this one. With this minus 2q moving in this direction. This direction means minus x cap. Minus x cap. Got it? This is the general explanation for. Or we can take again one example for this image charge. See here, suppose now we can take the two charges. Here is a, suppose 0.5 distance, we can place a q charge. And here is a 2q. Okay? Q, 2q. Here image charge minus q getting at how much distance? 0.5 from this mirror. This must be grounded. Then and then only this thing is happened. Okay? And next here is a plus 2q. Here is a minus 2q. Here is a minus 2q. Now we can find out. Suppose this one is a reference. This one is a reference. This contains as a 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Like charges. Okay. Like charges. This 2q repel to this one, attract to this one. Repel. Yes or no? Repel means this charge is moving in the direction. Means F1 in the direction. F1 in the direction. Here is a minus q. Here is a plus q. Minus q plus q attraction. But this one is a reference. Whatever the force act because of center. Means minus q attract to the charge. Attract to the charge. Means F2 in which direction? F2 in the direction. Got it? Next, minus 2q also attract to this one. Means this is moving in the direction. Means F3 is moving in the direction. Means here net addition. F net is equal to F1 plus F2 plus F3. And net direction is x cap. Net direction is x cap. Why? Because all charges moving in a same direction. Suppose second example, same problem, but here we can take the sign will be changed. Small sign will be changed. Minus q and 2q. Minus q and 2q. Here image charge plus q. Here image charge minus 2q. Okay, force F1 1, 2, and 3. This one is again a reference. Again reference. Now the charge Attract to this one, repel to this one. Unlike attract means this charge, F1 charge is moving in which direction? Positive x. Positive x. Why? Because this 2q charge attract to this one, means this is moving in this direction. Second one, here is a plus q, here is a minus q, means second charge attract to this one, means F2 in which direction? This direction. Next one, F3 minus q minus 2q, like a repulsion, means minus 2q charge repel to this one, means this is moving in a positive x, means F3 in which direction? F3 in positive direction. F3 in positive direction. Then how to add this all forces? F is equal to yes. F1 in which direction? Positive x, means take F1 positive. F2 in negative direction, means take minus F2. F3 in positive direction, means F3. Bracket complete x cap. Bracket complete x cap. When we can take the 2 or more 3 charges, they are given more than 1 charges, we can use this system. Again, we can find out how this forces. F is equal to k q q. Here q upon distance between them 1. Next k q 2q upon distance. Here is a 1.5 plus 1. 0.5 means 2 square. Here distance, suppose 1. Here distance is 1 between this one. Means here distance between them is 1. Then k q 2q upon 1 square. Got it? Now come to the point. What is the point here? They are given conducting. Always memorize. Sometimes they are given grounded, but sometimes they are given conducting. What is conducting or metal? Metal are good conductor. Yes or no? Metals, conductor, grounding. Okay. All cases, this must be grounded. This must be grounded. Always memorize. Now here they are given plane in a xy. Okay. Means suppose this one is a x and a y axis. And we consider this one is a z axis. This one is a z axis. We can place a q charge at how much distance? At a d distance. D is a distance from this plane to this charge. This plane to this charge. Now, where is the image will be created? At the same distance. Image distance is equal to real distance. Means here at a d distance image will be created. What is the charge? Minus of real charge. Means here minus q. How to find out the force? F is equal to k. First one q, second one minus q. But we can take a magnitude. What is the distance? D plus d, 2d square. Means here is a 4d square. Okay, this is the magnitude of force. Now next we can take the direction. Take the direction. Here, this charge is a reference. This charge is a center. Center act force on a reference. Okay. How much force act on this one? In which direction? The center act force toward you. Means toward the center. Means F is equal to kq square upon 4d square minus z cap. We consider this one is z, hence this one is a minus z, because minus q attract to the charge, means this charge moving in negative direction. Means F is equal to kq square upon 4d square minus z cap. Okay, up to here no problem, but problem arise next. How to getting 16 here? At that time, this is a slightly complicated. इस टाइम आपको याद होना चाहिए, अरे 16 कहां से आ गया, वो दिमाग आपका नहीं चल सकता उस टाइम. Yes or no? Because सबको पता है कि इस टाइम मेंटालिटी क्या होती है पेपर के. Okay, here k is equal to how much? 4 pi epsilon naught. Okay, now substitute this value in this case, so then F net become q square upon 4 into 4, 16 pi epsilon naught here d square. But here direction is minus z cap. Here write down the plus z cap. Take minus sign. Okay. What is the force? Because of the conducting. Got it? The proper idea. We can use any problem. They ask any problem. Use the same trick for this case. Always memorize two things. Image charge is equal to minus real charge, and image distance is equal to minus real. Image distance is equal to a real distance. Next question. A point charge q is kept at a distance of 2r from the center of the grounded conducting sphere of a radius r. Image charge and its distance from the center of the center respectively. Okay. Now here system is again conducting. System is conducting. Means this one is grounded. Okay, system is conducting grounded. Again here they ask what is the distance, what is the image charge, and what is the force for this case. Same thing is like a last case. Last case we can consider study the plane system. Yes or no? Here we can take the conducting sphere. Conducting sphere. Now suppose this one is a conducting sphere, this one is a grounded. This one is grounded. Then and then only this behave like an image. Okay. Now, in this case we can always memorize two formulas. Image distance. Image distance is equal to a radius square. A radius square upon distance. A radius square upon distance. Okay. And image charge is equal to minus real charge into radius upon distance. This is the small change in this is a small difference in plane system and spherical systems. Plane system and spherical. Plane system, image distance is equal to real distance and image charge is equal to minus a real charge. But here is a small change. Image distance is equal to radius square upon distance. Radius square upon distance. And image charge is equal to minus radius upon distance. Radius upon distance. Got it? Sorry. Now suppose here we can take the general problem. Here distance is a 3r. Means at a distance 3r we can place distance 3r. We can place suppose q by 2q charge. 2q charge. At how much distance? 2r distance. And r is the radius of this sphere. This one is a grounded. This one is grounded. Image will be created. Okay. Now first aim to find out the image distance. Image distance is equal to, we know that a radius square. What is the radius here? R is the radius. Then square of this one, r square. What is the distance? Means the distance from center to the charge. Center to charge. Center to charge distance is a 3r. This is equal to how much? 3r. 1r get cancel. Means what is the image distance? Image distance is r by 3. Image distance is r by 3. Okay. Second one. Image charge. What is the formula for image charge? Image charge is equal to real charge. Real charge is how much? 2q minus 2q into radius r. Distance 3r. This r get cancel. Means this become minus 2q by 3. Dimensionally charge is equal to charge. Distance is equal to distance. Both are very well. Okay. Now next one. Where we can place the image? Always memorize. We can place here, anywhere. But with respect to some output, we can place r by 3. Image distance we can place r by 3 distance. R by 3 distance from center to this one. Center to this distance is r by 3. Okay. पूरा तो हम डिटेल में नहीं जा सकते अभी. बस याद रखिए कि ये लाइन पे मुझे इमेज चार्ज प्लेस करना है. कितना मेरा इमेज चार्ज कितना आ गया? -2q by 3. -2q by 3. Okay. At how much distance? R by 3. But here we can place distance 0 to this charge. Distance is r by 3. Okay. Now we getting the two charges. Then we can find out the force. F is equal to, yes, first magnitude 2q. Don't take my sign here. Only take the magnitude 2q by 3. And what is the distance between them? Total distance is how much? 3r. Total distance is 3r. This one is r by 3. Then what is the remaining distance? 3r. 3r is equal to r by 3 plus x. Our aim to find out the x distance. 3r. 9 minus 1. 8. 8 upon 3r. Okay. We can add this one. 8r upon 3 plus r by 3. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 by 3 means this become a 3r. Got it? Means here distance between them square. What is the distance between them? 8r by 3 bracket square. Okay. आगे समझ में, मतलब हमको क्वेश्चन क्या पूछ लिया है कि अब एक कंडक्टिंग स्फीयर दिया है. तो कंडक्टिंग स्फीयर दिया होगा तो आपके लिए कौन कौन से क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं? ये सिंपल सी बात है, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड. इसमें क्या क्वेश्चन आ सकता है? फाइंड आउट द इमेज चार्ज, find out the image distance, and third one, find the force between these two charges. Always memorize where we can place the charge here and take the distance between these two charges. Distance between these two charges. Here they don't ask what is the direction of this one. Don't take minus sign here. Take the magnitude only. What is this one? This is equal to this. Okay. Next. Now come to the point. Any problem here? No. MH distance is equal to radius square upon distance. Always fit in brain. And MH charge is equal to minus real charge into radius upon distance. Take the value of given problem and getting the answer. Okay, next. Given problem. What is the radius for a sphere? Yeah, radius r. Okay. And what is the distance? Place at how much distance? 2r. 2r is the distance from this point to this one. Okay. How much charge is placed? A q charge is kept at a distance this one. Memorization. Image distance is equal to image dist is equal to a radius square upon distance. Radius square upon distance. And image charge is equal to minus real charge into a radius upon distance. This is the memorization. Okay. See here. First, find out the image distance. Image distance is equal to radius r means r square upon distance 2r. R get cancel means r by 2. Means image distance is equal to how much? Image distance is equal to r by 2. Image distance is equal to how much? R by 2. Next, finding the image charge. Image charge is equal to minus real charge minus q. This one is a real charge. A radius upon distance. Distance 3r. R get cancel. Distance 2r, not 3r here. 2r. This r get cancel. Image charge is equal to minus q by 2. Minus q by 2. Distance r by 2. Image charge minus q by 2. Okay. Next we can find out the force. Where we can place this one? R by 2 distance. Place at this distance r by 2. This is the r by 2 distance from this to this one. This is r by 2. Then what is the remaining distance? Okay. How to find out this one? 2r. R by 2 plus x. What is the value of x? 2r minus this one. This is a 3r by 2. 3r by 2. Means sometimes they ask what is the force here. Then this is equal to how much k? First charge q. Second charge q. What is the distance between them? 3r by 2 bracket square. मतलब इसमें क्वेश्चन आपको फोर्स पे पूछ लिया तो आप फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. आपको ये तीनों बात समझ में आ गए. इमेज डिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू रेडियस स्क्वायर अपॉन डिस्टेंस. इमेज चार्ज इज इक्वल टू माइनस रियल चार्ज into radius upon distance. This is for conducting sphere. System is a plane surface. Image distance is equal to real distance and image charge is equal to minus real charge. Now, what is the final answer? Image distance. Image distance is equal to r by 2 and image charge is equal to minus q by 2. Then which of the following option is a matches with this answer? Here, minus q. Here is not getting minus q, means this one is not correct. This also not correct. Why? Because here is a minus q. Our answer minus q by 2 and r by 2. Here we are getting minus q by 2 means so we can focus on these two options. But here distance, image distance is r by 2. R by 2 here is a 4 by 2. Means which of the following option is correct? Got it? आपको दोनों भी समझ में आ गए? For plane system, for conducting sphere. Both cases we can memorize the formula and substitute this value. We are getting the answer for the questions. Next question is related with multiple expansion. Is related with the multiple expansion. Multiple expansion. What is the first? Electric field at a large distance r from the center of the quarter pole moment is proportional to. Yes, it's proportional to. Okay. Now here always memorize in multiple expansion, potential V is directly proportional to 1 upon r to the power n plus 1 and electric field is directly proportional to 1 upon r to the power n plus 2. Okay. And here n starting from 0. Okay. N starting n 0. Okay. For monopole n is equal to 0. N is equal to 0, then potential V is directly proportional to 1 by R and E is directly proportional to 1 by R square. Got it? This is for monopole. Next for dipole, n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1. Then potential V is directly proportional to 1 by r square, and electric field is directly proportional to 1 upon r to the power 3. Next, quadrupole, n is equal to how much? 2. Then potential V is directly proportional to r to the power 3, and electric field is directly proportional to r to the power 4. And for octopole, n is equal to how much? 3. Then potential V is directly proportional to r to the power 4, and electric field is directly proportional to r to the power 5. R to the power 5. Means in this case, no any one power is positive. No any one power is positive. Means in this case, r to the power 3 is not option correct. Why this option is not correct? Because no any positive power will be there. Here they ask electric field. Always memorize. They ask which quantity, electric field or potential. पहले आपको पता करना है कि अरे भाई दिया है वो इलेक्ट्रिक दिया है, मैग्नेटिक दिया है, सॉरी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड दिया है, पोटेंशियल दिया है. ये तो कंफ्यूज हो जाएगा. इलेक्ट्रिक दिया है, पावर आप लिख रहे हैं अच्छी तरफ से, ठीक है. डायपोल के लिए वो पावर ही लिख रहे हैं, लेकिन इलेक्ट्रिक की लिख रहे हैं या पोटेंशियल की लिख रहे हैं, ये भी इंपॉर्टेंट है. हमें क्या पूछा है? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड पोटेंशियल. नहीं तो क्या होता है, एक्साइटेड में आप इलेक्ट्रिक का पोटेंशियल में लिखते हैं, पोटेंशियल को इलेक्ट्रिक का लिखते हैं, ठीक है. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एट अ लार्ज डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम डिस्टेंस r, द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड विल बी okay. Quadrupole moment n is equal to potential r cube, electric field r to the power 4. r to the power 4 ऊपर जाएगा तो -4 हो जाएगा, ठीक है. समझ में गया? मतलब here which of the following is correct? r to the power -4 is correct. Okay. Suppose they ask, what is the for dipole r to the power -3. For dipole r to the power -3. For monopole r to the power -2 is correct. Okay. Next, second, electrostatic potential at a distance r from the center dipole follows the relation. Here they ask dipole and potential. Dipole n is equal to 1, potential 1 by r square. 1 by r square means option number C is correct. Option number A and D are not correct. Why? Because this is a power is how much? R square is never possible. And this is for monopole. They ask for dipole. What is the important thing is here? Dipole. Okay, word. Next, electrostatic field at a large distance r from the center. Electric dipole. Again dipole n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1, which is directly proportional to 1 by r square, and is directly proportional to r to the power 3. But for which ask for which quantity? Electric field for dipole. R to the power -3. R to the power +2 is not possible. Got it? मतलब आपको स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा क्या? नहीं तो क्या बोलेंगे अभी? अरे वो एक डिस्टेंस है, एक पॉइंट P, having distance is a 2, and second one have the distance is a 4. Distance is 4. R1 is equal to R2 is equal to how much? 4. Okay. So what is the ratio? V1 upon V1. V1 upon V2. Suppose they ask for dipole potential is directly proportional to n plus 1. For monopole potential 1 upon R means here is R2 upon R1. Means this ratio is equal to how much? This ratio is equal to R2 is equal to how much? R2 upon R1. R2 upon इन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, ठीक है. तो R2 वैल्यू कितना है हमारा? 4 by 2 म्हणजे here potential V2 is equal to 2 times of R2, but they are given, potential V2 is equal to get cancel. They ask in potential form, not in radius. 4 by 2, this become 2. 2, okay. 2 by 4 means potential V2 is equal to how much? V1 upon or 1 by 2 of yes or no? V1 upon V2 is equal to 1 by R1, and V2 is equal to 1 by R2, but R2 going in a numerator, R1 going in a denominator. Then what is the value of this one? This is equal to monopole, dipole and quadrupole. Okay, distance is how much? Suppose 2 and 4. R1 is equal to 2 and R2 is equal to how much? R2 is equal to how much? 4 suppose. Then what is the relation between V1 and V2? V1 upon V2 for mono, V1 upon V2 is equal to, yes, R2 upon R1, R2 upon R1, R2 is equal to 4, V2 is 1. Okay, this become 2. Means here V2 is equal to how much? Potential V2 is equal to 1/2 of V1. Okay, for monopole. And what is the electric field relation? This is a potential. E1 upon E2 is equal to, yes, R2 square upon R1 square, R2 square upon R1 square, R2 square. 16 upon 4 is equal to how much? 4. Means E2 is equal to 1/2 of A1, 1/2 of E1. Next, this is for monopole. This is for mono, dipole. V1 upon V2 is equal to R2 square upon R1 square, R2 square upon R1 square. Okay, means 16 by 4 is equal to 4. Means here V2 is equal to 1/4 of V1, 1/4 of V1. Next, for electric field, E1 upon E2 is equal to R2 cube upon R1 cube, R2 cube upon R1 cube. 6, 4 square, 16, 16 into 4, 64. 64 by 2 square 4, 4 into 2, 8. 83, 8. Means E2 is equal to 1/8 times of E1. This is for dipole. Okay. Next for quadrupole. Quadrupole. Okay, same problem. For quadrupole, V1 upon V2 is equal to R2 cube upon R1 cube. Okay. And 2 to the power, R2 is equal to 4. Okay, 4 to the power cube upon 2 to the power cube is equal to 4 cube. 64 upon 8 is equal to how much? 8. Means V2 is equal to 1/8 times of V1. Okay, for quadrupole, V1 upon V2, monopole or dipole square, quadrupole. This is for quadrupole. Potential is this one, and electric field E1 upon E2 is equal to R2 to the power 4 upon R1 to the power 4. Okay, 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 divided by 2. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, 1 to get cancelled, 2 to get cancelled. 4 into 4, 16. Means E2 is equal to 1/16 times of 8 V1. Okay, got it? Here potential is directly proportional to 1/R. Okay, for monopole, V2 is equal to how much then? Again 1/R2, and take the ratio V1 upon V2 is equal to 1 upon R1 divided by 1 upon R2. Means this is like A upon B, C upon D can be written as A upon B into D upon C. Got it? D upon C. Means this is simply AD upon BC. Got it? This type of questions sometimes asked in side exam. Got it? For electric monopole, dipole, quadrupole. Here question asked on magnetic. Infinitely large straight wire is carrying current I. Then magnetic field at a distance R from it is. Okay. Now consider this one is a wire carrying current I. What is the magnetic field at a distance R? Suppose point P is here. What is the magnetic field at a point B? At a magnetic point B. Okay. Now this one is a wire. Okay. Now system, this point is outside the body. Distance is varying, magnetic field also varying. Yes or no? Flux is creating around of this one. Suppose we can some flux incident on this point, and this point. Okay. Suppose we consider the A, B, C point. The A point have the large intensity or large power of the magnetic field as compared to the B as compared to the C. Means in this case, this magnetic field is greater than this one as greater than this. Yes or no? Means this is larger as compared to this, and this is larger as compared to this, because this one is a distance dependent. Got it? Means here power of R getting denominator. Means all option power getting denominator, no problem. But what is the power of R? There is a 1, 1, 1 and R square. 1, 1 and R square. Okay. Now, here we can use the Ampere's law. Ampere's law, close integral B bar dot dl bar is equal to B bar dot dl bar is equal to mu naught I enclosed. Mu naught I enclosed. I enclosed means how much charge enclosed by this Ampere loop. Okay. Now here we consider Ampere loop is here. Okay. What is the point here? Now here magnetic field is curling, yes or no? Suppose you can find out the magnetic field at this point. Magnetic field direction is a B bar, this one. Okay. And what is the length is varying in same direction. Length also varying in same direction. This is a DL bar. Means the direction of magnetic field and direction of DL. Yes or no? DL is varying in that direction. And magnetic field also varying in that direction. Means angle between them 0. Theta is equal to 0. Theta is equal to 0. This can be written as B bar dot B DL cos theta is equal to mu naught I enclosed. Mu naught I enclosed. Okay. Theta is equal to 0. Then cos 0 1. Means simply BDL is equal to mu naught I enclosed. Mu naught I enclosed. Yes or no? Mu naught I enclosed. Mu naught I enclosed. Okay, got it? Now, suppose we can find out the magnetic field. Suppose A point, B point, C and a D. A, B, C, D. This one is a uniform nature. Means we can find out the A, B, C, D. All points B value will be same. B value will be same. Means on Amperean loop. This one is imaginary loop. Each and every point on imaginary point, magnetic will be same. DL, mu naught I enclosed. Mu naught I enclosed. Okay. First one we can solve the left side. DL. DL is the length of this. This one is a loop is a circular loop. Length. Here R is a constant. Angle d theta. Angle d theta. Means here length DL is equal to R d theta. R d theta. And what is this integration? DL is equal to integration. R is constant, take common out, and theta varying from theta here 0 and coming to here 360 means this become 2 pi. Limit 0 to 2 pi. 0 to 2 pi means this is equal to how much? This integration 2 pi and R is constant, take common out. Means what is the LHS value? Always. LHS always. And this area is always, this length is always Amperean loop length, not a body length. This one is Amperean loop length BDL. Okay, focus on RHS. Here RHS, there are two types of this one. Current is a uniform current. Uniform and non-uniform case. Uniform and non-uniform. Okay. Here we can take the J is equal to I upon A. I upon A means I is equal to JA. I is equal to JA. Here is the two cases, uniform, non-uniform. Our system is a non-uniform, then we can how to find out the I. I is equal to integration ZES. Integration ZES. Uniform, we can use here trick. Which one? I is equal to I enclose A enclose upon A total. A enclose upon A total. Okay. A enclose upon A total. Okay. Other case मध्ये A is a circular case. Okay. Means area is a pi square or pi r square. Suppose A is the radius of this wire. A is the radius of the wire. Got it? But the case मध्ये I is equal to I enclose. How much current area enclosed? Now Amperean loop is outside. Means how much 100% current enclosed by this system? Yes or no? Means 100% area is covered by this Amperean loop. Okay. म्हणजे या केस मध्ये numerator ला काय येईल? Pi a square. And what is the area of this wire? A is the radius. Then area of the wire also pi a square. Means this pi a square get cancelled. Means 100% area is covered by this Amperean loop. Okay. Means a square get cancelled. I is equal to I enclose. I enclose is equal to, I is equal to I enclose. I enclosed is equal to total I into आपल्याला एनक्लोज फाइंड आउट करायचं ना. एनक्लोज इज इक्वल टू I into A enclosed upon A. Got it? म्हणजे how much 100% cover? Then B is equal to mu naught I upon 2 pi R. Mu naught I upon 2 pi R. Okay. Got it? This idea. Suppose this one is a suppose this is the size of wire. Okay, and we can find out the magnetic field inside. Magnetic field inside. At that time, how much area covered by ampere and loop? I is equal to I enclosed is equal to I into. Now in this case, this small r is the radius of this one. At that time, pi r square. And what is the radius of this wire? Pi r square. Got it? Means this area by this area ratio give the some idea about the how much current enclosed by this loop. Mu naught I upon 2 pi r. All cases mu naught I, mu naught I, mu naught I, mu naught I. Okay, this one is common for this case. Here is r, here is a pi r, here is a 2 pi r, and here is a pi r square. Which of the following one is correct? This 2 pi getting because of length of this one. So which option is correct in this case? Mu naught I upon 2 pi r for this case. Always memorize outside. B directly proportional to 1 by r. B directly proportional to 1 by r. And magnetic electric field, we know that outside E directly proportional to 1 by r square. 1 by r square. Next problem. The value of del square r square. Del square r square. We know that del square is equal to how much? Del square is equal to dabba square upon dabba x square plus dabba square upon dabba y square plus dabba square upon dabba z square. Okay. This is the value of del square. Next, we know that r bar is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Now, zk cap. Okay. Now we can find out the magnitude of r. Mod r means r is equal to yes under root x square plus y square plus z square. Now we can find out the r square. Then r square become x square plus y square plus z square. Now we can take the 2 times of derivative. Means del square r square is equal to dabba upon dabba square x square plus y square plus z square. Okay. Similarly, dabba upon dabba y square y square plus dabba square upon dabba z square. Okay. Here y derivative with respect to x 0, z derivative with respect to 0. Means x square derivative how much? 2x. Sorry. First derivative 2x, second derivative 2x derivative 2. Means this become 2. Y square derivative 2y and 2y derivative 2 only. Means getting 2. Z square derivative 2z. 2z derivative 2. Means 2 plus 2 plus 6. How much? 6. This is the value of del square r square. This question may be asked in MMT as well as EDLs. Okay. Next, the dimension of the quantity epsilon naught a square. Dimension of this quantity is epsilon naught a square. Which of the following one is correct one? Which of the following option is correct? Epsilon naught e square is nothing but we know that average energy density 1 by 2 epsilon naught e square. Epsilon naught is related with the force. F is equal to, we can use this formula, F is equal to K or Q square upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square. Current I can be written as Q upon T. Yes or no? Means Q square is equal to I square T square. Dimensionally, I square can be measured in ampere. Then I square is equal to ampere square. T measured in time T square. Means what is the dimension of Q square? Q square dimension is equal to how much? Ampere square T square. Next. Then epsilon naught is equal to Q square upon 4 pi F r square. Okay. 4 pi have no dimension. Force F is equal to force mass into acceleration. Mass m, acceleration dv upon dt. We can be written as x upon t, means d square x upon dt square. X displacement L Okay, and t square can be written as minus t to the dx upon d square x upon dt square can be written as minus t to the power less one. Okay, this is the dimension of force. Next, dimension of r square. Dimension of r square is nothing but L to the power 2. L to the power 2. Okay, and next we know that what is the dimension of E. E is equal to, we know that F upon Q. F upon Q. F upon Q. F dimension m to the power 1, L to the power 1 and E to the power minus 2. T to the power minus 2 upon what is the dimension of Q? Dimension of Q is equal to Q is equal to IT, means A into T. A into T. 1 by 2 have no dimension. Just take this dimension epsilon naught E square. Okay. What is the epsilon naught value? Epsilon naught value Q square. Q square means dimensionally A square T square. A square T square upon 4 pi FR. What is the dimension of F? M L T to the power minus 2. T to the power minus 2 into R square. R square means L to the power 2. L to the power 2. Okay. This is the dimension of epsilon naught. And what is the dimension of electric field? Dimension of electric field. Dimension of electric field F upon Q. F upon Q. M 1 L T to the power minus 2. Okay, upon AT bracket is to 2. Bracket is to 2. Okay, bracket is to how much? 2. Then squaring of this one, then we getting dimension A square T square, A square T square. Then this M become M to the power 2, L to the power 2, T to the power minus 4. T to the power minus 4 upon T square upon M L T square, T to the power minus 2, L to the power 2, and this become A square T square. A square T square. Okay. Here plus T minus T. Minus T. Okay, square. Now which part get cancelled? Here plus 2T minus 2 get cancelled. Okay, next here A square, this A square get cancelled. A square get cancelled. Okay, next here is a plus 2, here minus 2, means here T to the power minus 2. Next, here M to the power 1, here M to the power 2, means M to the power 1, numerator. Next, focus on L. L square, okay, L square, and here L square. This L square get cancelled. Here 1 by L means numerator also minus 1. Okay, remaining all terms I think get cancelled. Means what is the dimension of epsilon naught E square is equal to M to the power 1, L to the power minus 1, T to the power minus 2. So which of the following option is correct one? Option number C is correct. M to the power 1, L to the power minus 1, T to the power minus 2. T to the power how much? Minus 2. This is the correct option for this case. Next problem. The electrostatic potential is given by phi is equal to k x square plus y square plus z square, where k is a constant. And the value, the volume charge density giving rise to the above potential is, okay, means given potential is equal to how much? Phi. Y is equal to k x square plus y square plus z square. What is the charge density for this one? Now we know that a general relation or Laplace del square V. This is related with the potential, but here del square V is equal to 0. This is related with potential, del square V is equal to 0. Again, which of the known equation with a related potential? Poisson's equation, del square V is equal to minus rho by epsilon naught. Yes or no? Means here is the two formulas correlated with potential, but first one we cannot use Laplace. Why? Because here is no rho is present. Potential is present, no problem, but rho is not present. Means we can use this one. Here potential and rho both are present, but V is replaced by phi. Then del square phi become minus rho by epsilon naught. Minus rho by epsilon naught. Okay. Now here del square system is Cartesian system. Del square is equal to dabba square upon dabba x square plus dabba square upon dabba y square plus dabba square upon dabba z square. This is the del square value for Cartesian system. Now we can substitute this one. Dabba square upon dabba x square plus dabba square upon dabba y square plus dabba square upon dabba z square. Okay, into V. What is the value of phi? Phi is equal to k x square plus y square plus z square is equal to minus rho by epsilon naught. Minus rho by epsilon naught. Okay. Take this part with x square. X. K take common out. X square derivative with respect to x. 2. First one 2x. Okay. And next 2x derivative is 2. Next y square derivative with respect to x 0. Z with 0. Next y d square y upon dy square. X square derivative with respect to y 0. Y square with respect to this y we are getting 2. Z square with respect to y 0. Next x with the z 0. Y with the z 0. Plus z with the z how much 2 is equal to minus rho by epsilon naught. Means here we are getting k 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to how much? Minus rho by epsilon naught. Means rho is equal to how much? 2 plus 2 plus 2 6. Okay, minus both sides multiplied by minus 1. K 6k, and here epsilon naught is divided going to this side, this become a multiplied. Means rho is equal to how much? Minus 6k epsilon naught. 6k epsilon naught. Here two options given are plus and minus. Means here sign is important.